The Whispers in Room 109. The Whispering Pines Motel sat on the edge of a lonely highway, the kind of place where weary travelers stopped for a night and left before dawn. The neon sign flickered in and out, buzzing like an insect trapped in a light fixture. Ethan had been driving for hours, exhausted and desperate for rest. The storm outside was relentless, sheets of rain hammering against his windshield. He pulled into the nearly empty parking lot and stepped inside the small lobby. The old man at the front desk barely looked up. "Room 109, the man muttered, sliding a tarnished key across the counter. Ethan nodded, grabbed the key, and made his way down the dimly lit corridor. The hallway smelled damp, the wallpaper peeling like dead skin. When he reached room 109, he hesitated. The door was slightly ajar. "Hello?" he called. Silence. Maybe the last guest forgot to close it properly. He stepped inside and flicked on the light. The room was unremarkable. Beige walls, a single bed, a TV bolted to the dresser. But something felt wrong. The air was thick, heavy. The walls seemed to hum. Shaking off the unease, Ethan locked the door and collapsed onto the bed. He closed his eyes, but just as sleep was about to claim him, he heard it. A whisper. Low, garbled, right in his ear. His eyes snapped open. The room was dark. The air conditioner hummed softly, but nothing else moved. Probably just the wind, he told himself. He rolled over, pulling the blanket tighter around himself. Then the whispering started again. More voices this time. Hissing, murmuring, as if they were coming from inside the walls. His breath hitched. He sat up, heart pounding. The sound was growing, filling the room. He scrambled for the lamp, but it wouldn't turn on. The whispering turned into sobs, then laughter. The walls began to shake. Ethan shot out of bed and stumbled toward the door, but it wouldn't budge. He banged on it, screaming for help. The whispers turned into a shrill, piercing scream. Then, silence. The door creaked open on its own. The hallway was empty. Ethan bolted for the front desk. The old man was still there, expressionless. "What the hell is in that room?" Ethan gasped. The old man sighed, shaking his head. "No one's rented room 109 in years," he said. "Not since the last guest killed himself in there." Ethan turned to look back down the hallway. The door to room 109 was closed. The key was no longer in his hand. And behind the door, the whispering began again.